Hi guys, Felix Lee here again. I just want to make this video because I think this video is quite important, especially if you have a dream or especially if you have a plan that you want to achieve your dream, by running a business or get away from your current job so you can actually enjoy the freedom or actually doing something that you're called to do in your life, because I strongly believe every human is being created with a purpose in their life, not just pretty much serving themselves or their family, but also to contribute something to their society or people or to people around them. And that is why a lot of us have dreams, probably firstly for our family first, and then it goes to the society or the community around you. So today I want to share something that my leaders has recently shared in their emails. I want to share something that Lawrence, my personal mentor, business mentor for my online business. He recently shared a post or in emails about the differences, like four points, okay, four main points, why people fail and why people succeed, okay. Okay, this post is not his emails or his post is not something that he just wrote because he want to write something. He doesn't have anything to write, but what he has written is pretty much, it is a common sense, but not for a lot of people. He himself, he is an entrepreneur. He has been online. He has been involved online for 9 to 10 years, and he has actually achieved success from online business himself through online business, and he's pretty much earning 100K or so a month, or probably more than that. So I consider something when it comes like emails or posts from someone who is more successful than I am. I do actually take my time to read their emails. I do take my time to read the trainings and what they want to share with us. I mean, obviously, this is not a secret that people keep from anyone. There is no secret to success. It actually comes down to yourself, whether how open you are to ideas and to the coaching people or your leaders, or especially from successful people, what they share with you, whether you do digest them, whether you do actually take them in hard or not. So with that said, I just want to quickly cover the 4 points that Lawrence has shared with us. The first point, why people fail, or people who are failure, why they fail, is because they don't have a clear pictures or clear vision of their goal. You might say, what is your goal? If I ask you, what is your goal? Okay, I just want to retire. I don't want to have a job. That is not a goal, because it is simply a wish. It is simply a dream that you want to achieve. But goal is something that you actually plan, and you actually take your time to sit down and think what you want to achieve, especially and something that is achievable, and something that requires action from your end to actually make it works. So successful people have a clear pictures of their goals inside out. When you ask them what is their goal in a month time, or 3 months time, or so on, they will answer you precisely of what they have in their mind. I mean, I myself, when I read this post, this is one of the points that actually I considered myself are not strong at, because I believe a lot of people, when it comes to planning or making a plan, or making a goals, they are afraid to actually outline what their plans are, or outline what they want to achieve in a month's time, because they thought to themselves, there is a limit to what I can do, there is a limit of what I can earn, because there is just a limitations for people. But I just want to encourage you guys, because that is what I do personally as well. When it comes to planning your plan or planning your goal, actually try, obviously plan it in a in an achievable, or in a reasonable, it's a reasonable outcome that you want to achieve. Do not over plan something. Say you want to earn 100K in the next month. I mean, if you're a newbie, or if you're inexperienced person, that is probably something that is not really achievable. But what I'm trying to say here is, if you have made your plan, say you want to earn $150 in this month, if that goal doesn't come to your lap, or doesn't, no, sorry, not to your lap, if that goals, you don't actually achieve that goals in the month, do not get disappointed. But because I mean, we as a human, we have the power to adjust, so we can actually adjust that goals, and we can actually work on it, so we can see what we are not good at, we can actually improve on those points. I mean, one of the questions I can ask yourself, this is the same questions that my leaders, when he asks me, or when he asks our team members, how much you want to earn in the next month, how much you want to earn in this month. I mean, the first one I saw the post, I actually don't have any ideas on how much I do want to earn, because I'm a strong action taker. When I think of something I want to do, I just want to do it, get it done straight away, because I consider myself, this is what I've learned as well for the past few months, and for this 1 year of my online business career, that action is actually the most important ingredients for myself to achieve something. But what I forgot in my ingredients to build this online business is having a goal in mind. Because if you have a clear goals in mind, then you actually start working back on what you need to do to achieve that particular goal. That is why having a goal is such an important point. So if you don't have a goals at this point of time, do take your time, take your time, sit back, and also think what you want to achieve in the next month, in the next 2 months, 3 months, and so on, financially, or in other aspects of your life. And then I'll come to the second point right now of why people fail is because people fail because they fail to follow instructions. People are not coachable. People are not teachable when it comes to follow instructions or follow what their leaders have to share. A lot of people, they don't like follow instructions. A lot of people, they don't like reading. Probably like myself, when I watch video or when I watch my leader's email, I try to read it as quick as I can. So I try to see what is the most important point here and there. But think about it: when someone wrote an email, actually when I personally write an emails or make a video, I don't just make it a video out of my head. I actually plan it. I actually plan what I want to say, because I don't want to miss the important bits that I want to actually convey with you guys. So same thing with when leaders write an emails to you guys. When I write an emails, if you're in my team, when I write an emails to you guys, it is actually being written, not just out of nowhere, but we do plan it, and we do actually have a point that we want to come across to you guys. So when it comes to following instructions, a lot of people fail to follow instructions, and the most important bit as well is, after they follow instructions, after they watch the video carefully, they fail to do it. They fail to take action on it, which is why action is such an important thing. Especially this week, after reading a lot of my leaders' emails and posts, something just clicked in my mind that I need to learn. I personally need to learn how not to procrastinate. I consider myself good at doing things, but sometimes I like to procrastinate as well. I like to delay things. But one of the main lessons that I've learned especially this week, when I came across to one of my leaders' posts, he shared with us his day-to-day activities. He actually said for the first 3 hours in his day, like when he wakes up, he will actually focus on the first 3 hours to get things done. What he has planned on the day before, he actually have blocked his time of the day for that 3 hours to focus on doing the action, doing the income producing activities, doing all the important things to get it done. Turn off all the unimportant stuff like Facebook chat and all that. Turn that off. Just focus on get the things done. Send out emails to team members or making videos or all that. So actually, after that 3 hours, he's free to do whatever he wants, and he spends his time with his family without worrying about what hasn't been done. And I actually did that last week, and I felt really, really good, because when it comes to because as you know, I'm actually a part-time online business person, and I actually work part-time as well. Um, from my experience last week, when I had my day off on Monday and Tuesday, I actually took, I mean, me personally, because I work longer than my leaders, because I am not there yet. I'm not 100%, or I'm not 100% successful or full-time online business person yet. So I do take more than 3 hours. Obviously, in my case, I took more than that. But on Monday, I strongly focus on get the things that I need to do for this particular week, get all tick and done. And the second on Tuesday, when it comes to spending time with my family, I just had fun. I mean, even my wife noticed that. Even my wife said that I'm more relaxed. I don't rush her shopping. I don't rush her grocery shopping. I actually take my time and enjoy, my time with my kid and my family. So with that said, be a coachable person, open up your mind, and also especially to those people who are already more successful than you are, open up your minds to those people and also start taking action, because action is the seed that you want to plant for your business. Without taking action, with just having a wishful thinking wouldn't get you anywhere. But from taking action, even just the smallest action that you take today, that will decide, or that will determine what changes, what the outcome that you want to achieve, how fast you can get there. All right, that is the second point, being coachable, being teachable, and also action oriented. And the third point, why most people fail, is because people get offended. The not successful people get offended when it comes to the result, or when it comes to feedback from their action. An example of that is obviously when it comes to on building online business, you have to do advertisement. You have to do, like for myself, I do a lot of solo ads, or sending out emails to e-signs and all that, and get people opt in on my list, or get people to like my page and all that. But obviously you wouldn't see the result straight away, because people wouldn't trust you straight away, and a lot of people get offended by that. A lot of people actually take it personally when it comes to result. I mean, I have seen people, even people in my team, when it comes to result, they actually want it instantly, and that is actually quite a sad fact, that we live in an instant society. We live in everything so fast. We live in internet age society, where people actually want the result right now. That is when I first started online, I thought I would retire in 3 months. This is quite a naive thinking, because I thought, oh, if this is such an easy thing, everyone can do it. Why can't I just put my money in one place, get all the all the monies, or all the interest, and get out from here? But that doesn't work that way. Result, it will need to take time. What you need to pay attention is actually on the seeds that you plant, that all the seeds, and the watering process is the most important bit. The result itself, it will come to a time when you can actually enjoy the result. If you are actually doing it, doing all the planting and watering diligently, then you will enjoy. I strongly personally believe in that 100%. A lot of people, when they actually put an ads for their business, they thought, I'll see the result in a 1 week time or 1 month time, but it doesn't work that way. And that is why these days a lot of hype or high yield investment program, or high yield investment internet program, it works so well. A lot of people will join your list straight away. I'm quite honest with you, the programs that I'm promoting online, like my gold business, my other businesses online, it requires effort for people to build their teams. There is, we actually offer people with trainings, that the things that they need. But when it comes to people joining this particular business, the result probably will be less people will be interested in this kind of business, compared to something that is instant 2-3% return per day program, because they think, I want to see something instant, I don't want to wait. But if you think about it, those programs will soon it is a come and go program. It comes here one day, it probably gone the next day. I personally get involved in a couple of them when I first started online, and that is why, because of my ego, because of my greediness, I actually lost a lot of money on those programs. It is actually a discouraging actions that I've taken, because I thought I would be able to retire in 3 months time. That is such a naive thing, if I naive thought when I actually think about it this time, because I do know, I mean, whatever is easy to get, you can be surely you can be certain that it is easily go away too. So when it comes to business, it's the same thing. It's not a difficult science to understand. Something that is worthwhile will take time to build, and obviously will take your effort. It will take a lot of learning curve to actually get the results in the other end. When you look at other leaders, if you know Lawrence, Albie, Scott, they don't just get success in a few years. I mean, in a few months' time. They actually planted their seed after 1, 2, 3 years. Then they can see the results coming in. Same thing with myself. When I first involved online, it took me almost, probably, I would say, 7, 8 months when I see my first people or first plants start blooming. It doesn't take 1 week, 2 weeks. It actually takes time for you to build relationship with your team. It takes time for you to build trust, and also, or especially, your own skill. Before you start teaching others, consider that you need to teach yourself first. You need to upgrade yourself, upskill yourself. That is how you become valuable for other people. Okay, just to quicken up, the last point of why people fail all the time is because they have an expiry date on their dreams. If something doesn't work out in 1 year time, I will quit. Then it is called an expiry date of your dream. For myself, I mean, not only online business. Before I joined online business, I had network marketing businesses. I had been involved in a lot of MLM and all that. But that is just, the journey that is my personal journey to get towards where I want to be. I don't give up on my goals. I consider myself, I have actually a strong will to get where I want to be, not because I don't want to work. I just want to spend more time with my family. The reasons why I'm involved online, because I want to do something that doesn't involve going up from my home, going up to see people that I don't really want to see, but I simply want to do something. I want to use my time as effective as I can, as efficient as I can, and then spend time with my family, especially with my newborn son. So with that said, when it comes to goals or dreams, a lot of people have an expiry date. When something doesn't work out, after 1, 2 years, they give up. When it comes, this point is about doing whatever it takes to achieve your dream. When I say doing whatever it takes, obviously, it is within an ethical, within a honest action, or honest things that you get involved in. You don't involve in gambling. I don't get involved in all the crimes and all that. But I'm talking about something, doing whatever things that you need to learn and do, even that is outside your comfort zone. Take an example, comes to video making, or you're making video. When I first started my online business, it never came across to my mind that I will make a video, because it is just not me. But if you see this video, if you know me, especially when I first started, you probably see a big difference, especially in my confidence of when I put myself in front of video. Because obviously, just riding a bike, you get better and better each day if you actually practice it each day. With all the videos, it's not something that I just do it out of my head. But again, I plan it. I learn how to I learn it the way how my leaders do stuff, how my leaders say in their videos. I learn it from them, but I do it in my own style, obviously, because I am myself. I cannot learn their joke, because it is just not myself. I don't joke like them. I'm a step-by-step person. I'm actually a quite organized person. So that is how I structured my videos, or how I structured my emails and all that. It depends on how I do it. But the main point is those 4 points, so I just quickly cover them again. Number one thing why people are successful, or why the difference between success and failure is because successful people have a clear vision or clear mind of what their goals are, what they want to achieve in month time, in 2 months time, in 1 year time, and so on. So you probably can ask yourself how much you want to achieve, how much you want to earn in a month time. You can probably ask your questions that you probably ask yourself questions on that. Second point is, a successful people is a teachable person, is a coachable person, and most importantly, willing to take action and do not procrastinate. Even Lawrence, who are already successful, he still go out there and find something to upskill himself, to learn more about him, about internet marketing. Obviously, there are too much things to learn that I even learn from my son. If you actually open up your mind, things will come to you, what you can learn or what you cannot learn. Okay, number 3 points, the difference between successful and failure is, successful people do not get offended or do not get personal with the results of their action. They focus on the action, they focus on the seeds that they plant, they focus on the watering side of things, and then they know one day results will come by itself. If you actually, pray and actually get diligent in what you plan or your action, then I strongly believe you'll get there, just in time. And the number 4 point is, successful people do not have an expiry date on their dreams. So just like yourself, you have some dream. If you have a dream for yourself, for your family, or for your society, do not have an expiry date for your dream. Do not give up. In the next few days, if you're in my team, in the next few days, I'll share with you guys and a really strong videos as well. Where a person who was born without arms, he can actually drive. He can actually go. He's actually working in an engineering company. I can share with you guys as well on that story. But simply do not give up on your dreams. If it is an ethical a dream that will benefit yourself and your family and your other people around you, pursue that dream. Okay. Thanks again, guys, for watching this video. This video is probably a bit lengthy, but I do truly hope you gain something out of this video, because when I make this video, I actually have my time blocked and actually want to make this video as valuable as it is. So with that said, thanks again, guys, for watching my video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.